Man, if I could fish this type of structure element all day, every day, I think I would. If the body of water was big enough to have a bunch of these, it's what I think I would fish, because rarely has it failed on me. And those are some sort of funnels, whether they are a hard structure funnel or a cover funnel. And bank anglers can take advantage of the cover type of funnels very easily, because oftentimes they can't get out in the middle of the lake where these other structure funnels are located. But what I want to talk about today is the right way to hit these and approach them. So often when we get to a funnel, we'll set up on the downwind side or down current side, and then we'll just boom, throw that lure up there into the sweet spot right away. And we may catch one or two, but we are missing so much more potential on these funnels, especially maybe some better quality fish. So just like when we're fishing isolated cover, like a single laydown, we want to start on that outside and work our way in. So we want to hit the corners. We want to hit the deep side of that funnel. We want to hit maybe some migration routes or some edges leading up to those funnels, whether those are a weed bed or the shoreline, whatever it could possibly be, but work ourselves carefully from out farther in. Then eventually we are making some sweet casts right up there on the top where usually some of the more aggressive fish are sitting. And then once we have worked that downwind or that down current side thoroughly, now let's go ahead and start to cast on the upwind side, because most of the time you're going to have bass sitting on the down current side and the up current side. Here we can see this funnel that I'm fishing is really small. Yesterday when I was out, it was so hard. It was like, well, I might as well go get a root canal hard, because a root canal might have been more fun than I was having out there on the water. It was that tough. So I decided to pull up here into the type of funnel that I've told you many times on this channel rarely will fail us. Started working outside in and started to catch fish. A lot of them were smaller, that 1 pound, pound and a half type of range. And then I moved to that up current side and got a better fish, maybe around that 2 pound range. Nothing huge, but for a day where I was getting nothing, all of a sudden it turned around quickly and I had bite, fish really quickly. The next half hour to 45 minutes was pretty steady action. And you can see here on the underwater footage why it's so good. So we've got these edges along the shorelines, right? And they usually lead out to some sort of small little point, because current comes through here from the wind or natural current or current from boat wakes. These areas are cleaned off a little bit more, so they're more likely to have some hard spots, or depending on your lake bottom composition, some harder spots. So they still may be a little silty compared to like a highland reservoir, but they're harder or cleared off more than they are in other places of the lake. There's just a bunch of them here. And the other thing that is so great about these is the bass can move up and down. They can change depth so quickly. They can sit down here low on the deeper end of these funnels and then kind of look up as, fish or bait fish or crawfish or whatever kind of working their way across. If something scares them, they can get down to deeper water quickly. And there's just always life around these, whether it's panfish or minnows, whatever it could be, there's just life. So if you locate that life, all right, on these funnels, whether that's deeper on the deep edges or up on top, you are going to find bass. You can almost guarantee it, but just make sure that we work those from that outside edges all the way in. And hey, if you'd like to watch a video that talks about the best time to maybe work on a new lure or new presentation, well, go ahead and check this one out right here, and make sure that you go out and encourage someone today. You never know how you might just change their life. For the Bass Fishing Life, I'm your host, Steve Rogers.